Hello everybody and welcome to Uproot Reddit. There are many different roles in a band, which is, kind of obvious. And based on these roles, one can be good at keeping a beat, aka the drummer. Another is good at pairing the melody, aka the guitarist or keyboard player. And then the main leader in the band is the one that keeps in tune with the key, aka the singer. Unless said singer sings flatter than the flattest flapjacks. You can have a good band that can both keep the beat and the melody in tune together. But when you have a bad lead singer, then it's all downhill from there. Hey, don't take my word for it. Take it from Reddit user Congress Potato Kenobi, who had to witness one of the most embarrassing moments in their school's performance history. In today's post, entitled parent gets talentless girl into school band, gets mad when people don't applaud when she sings. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention the entitled parent part. But yeah, they're fully involved in all of the embarrassment. Honestly, what are they not involved in? Here's how it all went downhill. Quote, a little background. My school has one of the best underage bands in the city. Not a small one, in spite of being a moderate-sized school, about 1,000 kids. They perform at big places and draw in huge audiences. So anyway, there's this entitled parent, who is a teacher and her daughter. Entitled daughter goes to the school. Now the daughter is a bad singer. There's no two ways about it. Hope that's the correct way to use the phrase. So anyway, one day the band's pianist, Kay, is fuming during the bus ride back. On being asked, he begins to rant about how entitled parent forced the music teacher to put entitled daughter on the band, etc. They had a show in the city's biggest mall the next week and had been practicing for months. Entitled parent wanted entitled daughter to sing for that show. Anyway, it's the day of the show and I'm watching from the audience. The first 7 songs bring in a huge audience and everybody enjoys the amazing music. Then it's entitled daughter's turn. The guitarist plays the opening notes of a very popular song during the time. The crowd goes wild. Then entitled daughter sings. The enthusiasm drained away fast. Enter the sound of crickets. There is a silence as entitled daughter massacres an amazing song. Then entitled parent gets up and starts clapping loudly. Everyone is mortified. Some people start to awkwardly clap. The teacher tried to move to the next song. Do you all remember in the Bugs Bunny cartoons when there's a random cane poking from the side of the theater curtain, ready to snatch the bad performer out from the stage? Yeah, I think we need to bring that back, especially for this entitled daughter. Anyways, we continue. Entitled mom yells out, "Wait, they haven't clapped for my angel's performance yet." That's because they can't clap to a song that apparently the lead singer cannot sing very well, if you haven't noticed. The audience is dumbfounded. I see Kay facepalm. Then entitled daughter yells into the microphone, "Clap for me." Not sure if that's how clapping works in the area of performances, but let's continue. No one moves a muscle. Entitled daughter runs off stage, and entitled parent takes a microphone and yells, "You can't appreciate talent," says the person who can't recognize talent, before chasing after entitled daughter. Concert continued, entitled daughter left the band, entitled parent is still in the school. Yeah, talk about embarrassing. Here's an updated edit from Congress Potato Kenobi. Quote, "Thanks for all the upvotes, awards, and comments. Hey, even though the story was embarrassing, it was a really great story, so congratulations on the upvotes, awards, and comments." But seriously though, where's Simon Cowell when you need him? Because having an entitled parent just makes the matters worse, and even more awkward than it should be. Yeesh, that's one performance no one will be able to live down. Plus, applause only works when people genuinely love the performance and want more of it. But if you're begging for people to clap for you, something should be telling you to stop and take stock in the situation. But do entitled parents, or entitled daughters for that matter, usually do that? Well, it doesn't matter if the performance is involved or if they're at a gas station. entitled parents show contempt for a good amount of people, thinking that they are the best and that everyone should bend to their will, including dealing with the law, which in this case, they'd be crossing a line. Reddit user The Shy Nerd just got their learner's permit, which, by the way, congratulations. But not everyone is fully convinced that they need to drive on the road. In today's post, entitled mom tries to take my driver's license. I mean, you've earned it, so why in the world try to take something away that you've earned? Well, here's the full story. Quote, "So here are the cast of characters in today's post. EM equals entitled mother, me equals me, mom equals my mom, and GE is gas station employee. I'm at the age where I'm allowed to drive. I have a license that allows me to do so as long as I have a parent in the car with me. A few days ago, my mother and I went to the store. After that, we went to go get gas. As I was standing in line to pay, a middle-aged woman was standing in front of me. I was looking out the window, but I could see her repeatedly glancing back at me. I'm starting to understand a pattern here. Entitled parents are really good at making awkward moments, especially when it's moments that don't involve them. Did you drive here? Yeah? You don't really seem old enough to drive yet. Honestly, looks can be deceiving. Well, I am. I promise. The entitled mom then left the gas station. I paid for gas and went outside, but entitled mom was waiting. I guess the whole I promise thing just wasn't enough for you, was it? Show me your driver's license or I'm calling the police. Okay, let me go get it. At this point, I just needed to get this lady off my back. I pulled out my license and showed it to the entitled mom. Again, it was none of her business. That is obviously fake. No it isn't. It's a learner's license. There's no such thing. So I'm guessing you're the law now, entitled mom. Get with the program. There is a such thing as a learner's permit. Everyone goes through it. At this point, the gas station employee came out. Is everything all right? This girl is driving with a fake license. Can I see? Hands him the license. Ma'am, this is real. See? Told ya. Let me see that. The entitled mom takes the license and begins to walk away. Okay, let me just get this straight. How did you go from full-blown curiosity to full-blown theft in 2 seconds? Can someone answer that for me? Because I honestly have no idea why in the world you would be so concerned about somebody else's private life, such as, a learner's permit that they earned. And then you have the gall to just walk away with it? I'm giving this to my son. He deserves it more. Question here. Does your son have the same name as the Shy Nerd? Does your son look like the Shy Nerd? And more importantly, does your son go through the same classes that the Shy Nerd went through to get that learner's permit? If you can't answer all of those questions, then guess what? Your son doesn't deserve it. He has to earn it just like everybody else. My mom stops her and gets the license back. Way to go, Mom. You're the true MVP here. The entitled mom tried to grab it again, but she missed. My mom pulled out her phone and said she was going to call the police. Entitled mom left, presumably without buying her gas. So okay, 2 forms of stealing. Okay, so this story went from pretend police to grand theft auto. It shouldn't even concern you that the Shy Nerd has a learner's permit. Furthermore, your son, again, should be earning that, just like everybody else has earned it. And by the way, stealing someone else's permit will probably get you arrested. But don't quote me on that, because wouldn't that be considered identity theft? If you're stealing somebody else's driver's license or permit, that should fall under the category of identity theft. Well, so there you have it. 2 stories with 2 entitled parents who both think that their entitled children should have the world bend to their knees. What is this, a game of conquest? The whole world is not going to bend to your will just because you say your daughter or son deserves the very best, which I agree. A lot of sons and daughters do deserve the best, but if it involves you trying to bend people's will, then honestly, it's not going to work out. Anyways, that's all the time we have for today. We'll be back for more nosy parents posts. right here on Uproot Reddit. Oh, by the way, make sure to hide your licenses, or permits for that matter, and protect your ears from performers who can't even sing a good note. And we'll see you all next time. Stay safe, everyone.